Rolling.
Okay. Hi, Anna Jimmo-Dixon here, North Cowichan Fire Department, South End, demonstrating knots. I have a rope in my hand. The end that I'm working with is my running end. The other part is the standing part, and the middle is middle loop or bite. If I was to cross in front, I would create an overhand hitch. If I cross behind, it's an underhand hitch. I'm going to demonstrate end knots. End knots are a temporary put in a rope to stop it from fraying. It's basically a stopper knot to stop pulling, to stop a rope from pulling through a hole, a block, or another rope. A simple knot is the overhand knot. The other one, another one, is the figure 8, and has a stopper knot. As a stopper knot. It's a little bit bigger than an overhand knot, and it's quite easy to undo once it's been loaded. Okay. The next is if we were trying to secure two different diameter ropes together, or it could be the same diameter rope, and this is the double sheet bend. We're taking a 1/2-inch rope and 8mm rope and putting them together.
Excellent. Flip it over.
And
Alrighty.
now, if we wanted to tie two pieces of rope the same diameter together, we could use the double fisherman's knot. And one thing that was brought to my attention is this is 8mm, and it would be used in the process, which is a friction knot, and I'll show that now. But I'm not going to have any more than a 1/2 inch, or roughly a 1/2 inch, hanging out the end. And the reason for that is that the rope is cut to be a certain length, and you want to have a certain length of prosix when it's finished, so you don't want to have two big long loose ends. Okay. This is actually a bit too much on this one, but it'll give you an idea. So it pulls like so, comes together. So like I said, you'd actually only want 1/2 inch, and I've explained why. There's the knot.
Yeah, flip it. There
and
you
the
go.
back.
Good.
Okay. Now the next in the book, I believe, is the ring bend, and it's to secure webbing together, and I'll demonstrate that when we get into the pulley systems. The next series are hitches. I've already demonstrated the clove hitch, the horizontal clove hitch on the herringbone lashing that we did earlier, but I'll demonstrate on the vertical. Okay. And another way to demonstrate it to you would be like so. There is a clove hitch. And while I'm here, I might as well jump right into the munter hitch. And that is like so. And I would just go through the carabiner. And it is used to belay a load or a person from one height to another height. And you can work it in both directions.
Good.
Now, holding knots. Was there anything else in? Oh, yes. There's a few more I have to demonstrate. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to bring this up here.
Now, what's that supposed to be?
Well, this is supposed to be a log or a pipe. But first I'm going to demonstrate the, I'm going to back up and just tell you that the clove hitch has a 40% reduction in strength, but the strongest hitch that we do is 2 round turns and 2 half hitches, and I'm going to demonstrate that now.
Yep.
And that is just simply 2 turns. And 2 half hitches. And then I would, it's not in the book, but I would certainly safety this.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be lifting.
Now, could you make that tight?
You can. And then the safety.
Just spin that thing around a little bit so we can see. Good. Okay.
Good. Now, if you had a piece of pipe or a log or something that you needed to lift, you could use the timber hitch. And the timber hitch.
So now, this is to represent that you can't get at it from the end, that you can only get at it from the middle of this log?
Yes.
Okay.
So, just start this again. Bring my rope over with me. This side. Here's me running in. Slap me in the face again, like I'm wearing those safety glasses. Okay. Yep, that's good. Just going to leave that there. Come around. You just wrap that 3 times around. I'm going to pull it and secure that in there. And then this would be pulled up at the other end, pulled taut. And I could hoist or drag the pipe or log. And what this is good for is it will keep that pipe or log in the same direction as my pole.
Okay, let's give that a little spin and let's take a look at that other part of this knot there. Okay.
I believe that that's the last of the hitches. And then we're into holding knots. If you need to have a loop that won't slip, fail, or slip or fail, I'll go slip or fail. You could use a bowline.
Okay.
Now, The bowline on a bite can be used to hoist someone up, like as a rescue. Knot, which you would definitely safety, because you're lifting somebody up with it. But I've already utilized that in the beginning of the fireman's harness demonstration, so I'm not going to bother doing it again. Now, if you wanted to form an attachment on a standing point of a rope, you can use figure 8. Figure 8, which I guess I will demonstrate, but we're going to use that. Okay, got the fire hydrant.
Oh, no, that's a block away.
Oh, okay.
That's not us.
Oh, okay.
That's the fire hall. You can hear it, the fire
Yes.
hall, 1 block away, yes.
Okay,
That's them,
okay.
yeah.
That's the north end. You're the south end.
Well, we're actually north of them. That's actually Duncan Hall. Anyways, carry on.
So, sorry for the interruption, but this is a figure 8, and this is what we're going to be using in our pulley system. One that we won't use in our pulley system that I'll demonstrate now is the double figure 8, and it's...
You're going to hear a lot of chatter on that radio. I could probably turn that radio down. So.
And it's used as an anchor knot. So. And there's no need to have your loops too big. And because it's an anchor knot, and I would have a load on it, I'll safety it. Now, another knot, if you need it to form an attachment in the middle of a rope that's not going to slip when tightened, you would use a butterfly knot.
Okay. Good looking butterfly knot.
Okay.
Skill testing question, just to throw off your mojo.
Oh yeah, just to throw a whammy into me.
You might not understand this question, but what must you always have in that knot? If I got a load on the end of that knot, what needs to be on the? So I got a load on the end of that rope. What needs to be in that knot at all times? Anything? Any idea?
No.
Well, just so you do know,
Okay.
and it's all right. It's so fine that you don't know. A beaner,
Oh, okay.
and that's because that knot could actually pull out and shock load your rescuer
okay.
or your patient.
Okay. Good to know. I did not know that.
Well, there you go. Now you do.
Okay.
I'm going to turn that radio down because there's going to be a lot of chatter on there with a fire going on right now.
I'm just gonna.
Just hold that.
Okay. I could do my song and dance routine. Okay. And I'm kind of lost where I am in the bigger scheme of things in terms of knots. So if you can cue me where to go from here.
You just did a butterfly,
Yeah.
right? So next would be, you already did the munter.
Did the munter?
So now you got a rope hanging from the ceiling and you want to put a hook in it.
So you want to do a cat's paw?
That did not turn that down at all, did it?
So you're going to turn it 3 times,
Okay, good. And obviously, yeah, that would be,
and then you put your hook or carabiner through there.
okay.
Okay. The munter I already did. The double I've done. Is there
Okay.
any other knots that need to be addressed?